Welcome into the era of AI. Hello there and welcome in this lecture in which we're going to go ahead and I'm going to introduce you to the GPT builder. But first of all, there are a couple of things that I didn't mention earlier, which for instance, if you click right here on your name, and if you go to settings and beta, you have to make sure if you go to your builder profile that you have your name right here, or perhaps if you would like, you can connect your own website by clicking right here or just clicking and basically you select your domain. You verify your domain, and then they will give you some records. So let me show you. For instance, if I click verify my domain, the passive income Gen Z, if I click on verify, they will give me these DNS records that I can copy, and I have to copy them to my website. Now, for now, my website points to Cloudflare, which means I have no access to copy DNS to my website, but I need to disconnect my website from Cloudflare, which I don't think I can do at this moment because Cloudflare is ensuring my website runs fast and also for protection. But normally it would be very easy. Just go to your hosting provider, whatever your hosting provider is, GoDaddy or Hostinger or Bluehost, so on and so forth. And you just basically paste in that DNS record. But most importantly, if you go to your name, click on settings and beta, you have to be sure that when you have builder profile, that this is like this, that you have a name and that it is active. This is how you know it is active. By the way, for plugins, if they don't show up for you, come here to beta features and make sure that they are here. Data controls, they're not so important. And for general also, they're not important. Only if you, for instance, want to delete all your chat and you want to maybe change the theme to a dark theme for your particular, the way you see ChatGPT here. Aside from that, let's go ahead to the builder. Now here, if you click on this Explore button, it will take us directly to the ChatGPT builder or to the GPT discovery. Now here, there are a couple of GPTs. Now these GPTs, some of them are built by the OpenAI community, which I cannot see them anymore. They must be hidden. And some of them are actually built by AIPRM. Since I have installed the AIPRM plugin, I can see. Now these are not from the ChatGPT store, by the way. So if you're thinking these are from the ChatGPT store, this is not. But you can take some ideas from these particular GPTs. Maybe later on in the future, you'd like to create GPTs like these. But also GPTs from here, they're not, like I said, they're not from the GPT store. There's 26,000 at the moment. So I can only imagine that the AIPRM community is going to be thriving because they have a lot of GPTs. And only thing they need to do is to basically just publish these onto the ChatGPT store once the GPT store comes out. So that's incredible. So right here, if I scroll down, you can see that these are some GPTs I've created. This one is a startup logo architect. We're going to create some, but these ones are made by OpenAI. So for example, DALL-E, Data Analyst, ChatGPT Classic, Web Browser, Game Time, The Negotiator, Creative Writing Coach, Cosmic Dream, and you can load more. And these are certified and made by OpenAI, and most of them are quite fun. Just like you would an app, Sous Chef, Laundry Buddy, Tech Support Advisor, and so on and so forth. And whenever you want to use a GPT from those, for example, if you want to use maybe the Negotiator, you just click on that particular GPT and it will take you to chat with the GPT as if you are chatting with ChatGPT itself. And so you can say, how can I sell my video editing service, for example. Now, since it's a negotiator, we're hoping that we can get a pretty decent response. All right, so here it says to effectively sell editing services, there are several steps. Define your USP, fair enough. Know your target market, also fair enough. Set a competitive price, also fair enough. So all of these things are really good. Create a portfolio, right? Very good. Showcasing your work, leverage social media, and so on and so forth. And I can just pause this right now because I don't need to see anymore, right? So I can just pause that. Now, if I go back into the ChatGPT chat, this will create a new chat, but we're more inclined into the Explorer or the Builder. So I'm going to click again on the Explore feature. Now that you've seen most of those GPTs, I'm going to click, and I want you to click here on this Create a GPT. Now, once you do that, you'll be in here inside of the GPT Builder. And here you can message the GPT builder, and that's how we build the ChatGPT bot or the GPT. Now, of course, after we create the GPT, we have to publish it or make it public, because that's a necessary thing if you want your GPT to ever be considered to be among the GPTs on the GPT store. And so basically, you need to make sure you make it public. Now, this is the introduction for the GPT builder or the custom GPT builder. In our next lecture, I'm going to introduce you to the first GPT that we will create, which is the Chat GPT, custom GPT to create logos for brands. So let's get right into it. See you in the next lecture. Keep learning, keep mastering all of the AI tools.